Ever felt stuck in a city life? Tired with your monotonous routine? Have you ever looked out of the window for a change? I waited the whole summer months, looking at the dull sky, hoping for things to change. And it did. Once again we have the clouds rolling. The rough, dried, dead, dusty patches of land are turning green. This part of India has to wait for the clouds, the downpours that brings life to the desolate landscapes. Monsoon brings magic to Maharashtra, gives us an opportunity to get refreshed and be blessed with the sense of fulfillment that nature has to offer. Teamed up with couple of my friends, I went out there to get soaked up. Malshej Ghat, a beautiful mountain pass in the Western Ghats, with its numerous lakes, mountains and waterfalls, is very popular among hikers, trekkers and nature lovers. Unlike my other trips, which are mainly dedicated to wildlife and birds, this one was just for the love of nature. A weekend getaway outside the city, a few hours drive just for fun. When it rains, it relentlessly keeps pouring, leaving almost no room for us to bring the cameras out. But we were really lucky as the weather occasionally cleared up and gave us the opportunity to take snaps and even to make time lapses with the sky flowing with unending stretches of dark clouds. It was only before we reached the first waterfall point at Malshej Ghat that we found ourselves surrounded by the clouds and fogs, followed by some drizzling. No matter how small or big they are, waterfalls always brings us joy and wakes up the inner child in us. Let the flowing chilled water touch you, and it somehow heals, freshens up, and refuels us for the journey ahead. A roadside vendor with a tasty snack of roasted sweet corn is equally rejuvenating. We went on exploring places where waterfalls and mountain peaks served as landmarks. For one of my friend, this was a first-time experience of Maharashtra monsoon. He was spellbound by the scenery of green mountains and valleys covered in forests. We kept stopping by one after another popular points which provides wide-stretched view of the mountains and the valley that they surrounds. Rolling clouds slamming against the Western Ghats providing torrential downpours that flows as the water falls down onto the valley, gradually turning into a river. You can see all that in action. It's like chapters from our childhood geography book come to life in front of our eyes. Our last destination before returning to Pune was Shivneri Fort. Shivneri is known to be a place of Buddhist dominion from the 1st century AD. Its caves, rock-cut architecture and water system indicates presence of habitation since 1st century AD. Shivneri got its name as it was under the possession of Yadavas of Devagiri. The fort was mainly used to guard the old trading route from Desh to the port city of Kalyan. The place was passed on to the Bahmani Sultanate after the weakening of the Delhi Sultanate during the 15th century, and it then passed on to the Ahmednagar Sultanate in the 16th century. In 1595, a Maratha chief named Malshej Bhosle, the grandfather of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, was enabled by the Ahmednagar Sultan Bahadur Nizam Shah, and he gave him Shivneri and Chakan. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was born at the fort on 19th February 1630 and spent his childhood there.